Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And Tyler, and the CIF football video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our high school football coverage this year is sponsored by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, the largest free recruiting event in the state. And all of our Long Beach Poly coverage is sponsored by Bryson Financial. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Long Beach Poly hosting Northview. Never sure when it's going to be the Jackrabbits' last game at Veterans Memorial Stadium, Tyler. So we're appreciating everyone, and we've got a big one on tap tonight. The Jackrabbits at 5-5 hosting an undefeated 10-0 Vikings team.
Yeah, it's Northview versus the East crew as the Jackrabbits trying to extend their season here. And the inside reverse handoff early in the game, Keanu Tauvau, as he's going to rumble 63 yards on a big gain to open up this game. I mean, it says Vikings in the end zone, and they're making themselves right at home.
Tauvau is going to take it in himself, diving in on the next play to put the Vikings up 7-0 on their first drive just 2 minutes into this game. This is the statement they wanted to make, that they could hang with a team like Poly, and they come out and make it early.
And miscues for Poly's offense, a pair of two-handed drops on their first drive, and the Jackrabbits would punt it away. And when you need a big play, well, there's Deuce. Juju Johnson, a Triple J takeaway as he pulls the ball out, and Jonathan Weston is Johnny on the spot with the recovery. Leave it up to D-Block to get the energy going on that sideline and translate it to the offense.
Yeah, and they needed that in a big way after going down 7-0 early. Then on offense, they get it rolling. Deuce Jefferson finds Kamari Smith. We know that Uno's always ready to make a highlight every time he's got the ball in his hands. Then Jefferson to Ezekiel Orozco, and the book of Ezekiel is moving the sticks.
And another first down, Jefferson to Dylan Bruce, protecting Mike right there by making the catch. And then Ben Harris skipping into the end zone. Poly's going to be within a point as they miss the extra point. So Northview still on top, but Poly's got their feet under them now, and 7-6.
This young Poly team had a little bit of that 2 steps forward, 1 step back tonight, though. Like you said, they get the touchdown but miss the extra point. On defense, though, really dialed in after that opening drive. Not much happening for Northview in this game, and then a really costly mistake by the Vikings on the snap over the punter's head.
Yeah, you're going to need Wemby back there to haul that one in. Then Jaden Hernandez going to power forward. That's a load going through inside the 5, and then on the next carry, he would take it in for the score. Poly up 12-7 after another extra point is missed. This is the first time Northview has trailed all season. Let that sink in.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique one here. Then that Vikings team just kind of looking for lanes that weren't there. I think probably not really accustomed to playing teams with the speed that Poly had. Tay Wright and Damian Matau stretching that play out. And then the Jackrabbit DBs didn't get a lot of opportunities to make plays, but Deion Jackson with a nice pass breakup right there.
Yeah, 8 ball in your pocket. A lot of missed opportunities for the Jackrabbits. I mean, let's look at this one drive. A long touchdown, so we thought, for Orozco is going to be called back as you see the hanky down on the field. Unfortunately, that was the theme of this drive.
Yes, Kamari Smith social distancing behind the defense here, but Jefferson is going to overthrow it. And then Harris goes in untouched here, but this one's also called back on a penalty, this time for holding. So at this point, really kind of what felt like should have been 3 Jackrabbit touchdowns, but no points. And then Jefferson's got Orozco wide open in the back of the end zone, but can't hit him on the run. So Poly's going to end up having to settle for a field goal. Logan Harahone is going to sink it from 35 yards out on a bolt. That makes it 15-7 Poly, but that's a good example. As the teams get better throughout the playoffs, failing to score a touchdown right there could be a fatal mistake, Tyler.
Yeah, they definitely got to clean some things up advancing in the playoffs. And it is flu season right now, and the Poly flu can hit you when you least expect it. That would go down as intentional grounding, as Poly's able to hold on to the 15-7 lead at halftime after some self-preservation.
Make an appointment at the CVS Minute Clinic and vaccinate you and your loved ones against the Poly flu. First play of the second half, Division I speed in a Division IV bracket. Ben Harris is going to bring that 10.3 from the track to the turf, and that 60-yard touchdown is going to put Poly in control, up 22-7.
Yeah, and getting that 2-score lead really, just helps everyone take a deep breath, and especially with Juju Johnson out there ball hawking. Look what I found as he gets the sack there, and then Toa Tamasoa.
He's going to sack a Yua, Tyler.
Yeah, where are you trying to go? You know what I mean?
Big plays by this Poly defense as they were kind of pinning their ears back. This is a 4th down stop right here. A lot of different guys stepping up and making plays. You could see the way that they were swarming to the ball and picking each other up. That is what you want to see from a defense finding an identity in the playoffs. Then Poly showing off their speed on offense. Ben Harris, 16 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Kamari Smith, finally the long connection with Jefferson. That's a 33-yard touchdown over the top. Kamari, you are more of a track guy than a field guy. Get off the jumps pad, please. That 33-yard score is going to put the Jackrabbits up 28-7 after 3 quarters.
Yeah, an unconventional way to get to 28-7 for sure. Northview's Eric Jimenez on the run as he's going to scamper for a first down as the Vikings just trying to get their offense untracked after their opening drive. And he's going to pass that one up on 4th down as the flag comes in anyway. He didn't want any smoke on that one.
And then Poly is going to try Jaden Coley at running back here, and it's a fumble. A touchdown there would have basically ended the game, but instead they give it back to the Vikings, and this looked like a Tay Wright interception. Wish I had a better shot of this, but Isaiah Lucero, the receiver, rolls over Wright and is going to be awarded a reception as the two of them struggle for the ball on the ground there. Tay was first to it, but they give Lucero the reception, and that's going to set them up on the goal line. They wanted a touchdown. They don't get it there. They would get it the next play as Tao Bao is going to come in and cut the lead to 28-13.
Northview had more success throwing it than you might have expected. You know, Poly's
I think they had more success than they might have expected, but they didn't really open it up until the 4th quarter to find that out. But they were winning some 50-50 balls up in the air against some very good defensive backs.
Yeah, Juju Johnson with the pass break up there. That's kind of how you would have expected it to go, given that, you know, Poly has so many ball-hawking guys in the secondary, as there's a little chatter after that play.
But then Lucero, a little sport fishing on the next play, is going to reel in Johnson. Deuce does not get the call there. No flag on the field. They let Lucero get the little tug and the reception there. A nice play by him. And then Jimenez backing up finds A.J. Flores all alone in the end zone. But 2 steps forward, 1 step back for both teams. They miss the extra point, which keeps it a 2-score game. Poly would recover the onside kick and easily kneel this thing out for a 28-19 win. Big, much-needed win for the Jackrabbits to open up the Division IV playoffs, but will need to be a lot better next week traveling to Oxnard to face Pacifica.
Yeah, and obviously a long way to go in these playoffs, but love to see this. Kids excited for more practice. They're back at it on Saturday, and if you want coverage of the second-round game for the Jackrabbits in the quarterfinals, you got to stay tapped in right here at the562.org, your home for Long Beach sports.